All right, tonight I'm going to race the 94 Busch Grand National season. After 24 events, the last race was at Dover. I finished third. I'm currently third in the point standings, 119 behind Chad Little. Looks like Chad Little has a pretty good lead here, 116 point lead. But then second, third, fourth, and fifth are all really close together. So I'm racing with these guys, but then it's a pretty big jump back to Kenny Wallace in sixth. So at this point, I mean, barring a disaster, it looks like I've pretty much guaranteed a spot in the top five because there's only 2 races to go after this Charlotte race tonight. But something's going to have to happen to Chad Little, and if it does, it's going to be a really tight battle between these 5 drivers to win the championship. All right, so tonight's race is at Charlotte. 100% was 200 laps. There was actually 45 cars in this race in real life. I don't have the mod to put more than 43, so I'm just going to go 42 AI and me. 99% realistic, all boxes checked. Cloudy 65. I don't really like that weather. Hopefully it turns clear before the race. So this track, briefly, basically what I did is there was no day track that came with NASCAR 2003 because back in that season, NASCAR made both Charlotte races a night race. So someone took the NASCAR 2002 day Charlotte track and converted it to NASCAR 2003. So I took that track, went in the DAT file, changed just some of the graphics, like used Thunder 98 graphics to actually so that it says Charlotte on the walls instead of Lowe's. And then I deleted some of the lines around pit road and stuff that weren't there back then. Then I took that DAT file and just put it into the default Lowe's night that came with the game. So all the AI files, the setups, all of that stuff, the track any file is all the default Lowe's night stuff. But the DAT file, just the graphics, are from the 2002 conversion, and then Thunder 98 graphics and some of my own edits. All right, so this is Qualify Fast. And I'm going to go right to qualifying. And most of the tracks, it seems like I qualify in the back half of the field, and then the race I'm just slowly trying to make my way to the front. It's kind of opposite here. I'll qualify in like the top 5 or top 10, and then it's just a process of trying not to slide back too far.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
The track any values here just kind of make the racing like that versus the other tracks.
One more lap.
Pushing in the corner a little bit.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
All right, third. I don't like this weather. If it was clear in 66, that'd be fine. But when it's cloudy in 66, the car just, it's not as stable in the corners. Let's see. I already practiced pit stops. The pit road speed's about 3250 in second gear. Let's see who's starting around me. All right, Fiwa is starting second, and then David Green is behind him, and then I have Larry Pearson behind me. Yeah, being this close to the front, it should get single file real quick, like after a lap or two. And then as the laps start to click off, I think I'll start dropping back a little bit. But I'm hoping around the first pit stop on lap 67, I'll be somewhere in this area, somewhere around 15th. But I'm not sure. And it says I can go 66 laps. So if I can, my plan is to go 67. As long as I can do that, I'll do the whole race on 2 stops, on 67 and 134. The spring race I ran here went caution-free, so that ended up working out really well, and I finished 9th because a lot of the AI ended up doing 3 stops. I don't think this is going to go to caution-free, but my goal is to make it to lap 67. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Cloudy 65. All right.
Drivers, start your engines!
Got to be really careful coming off pit road if we're doing green flag pit stops. When it's cloudy and cold, the car just it's very skatey and wants to slide around a lot. So don't want to spin the tires on the apron coming off pit road. So I'll probably shift up to 3rd as soon as possible and then go around on the apron in 3rd gear. Same thing with these starts and restarts. It's really easy to spin the tires with this weather. Yeah, the tires are pretty cold, so gonna be careful on the start and then shift up into 4th before we get into the turn so I can have 2 hands on the wheel and make sure I don't spin.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, good. Everyone behind me is double file. Cars on the bottom side in turn 2 will check up sometimes.
Outside.
if there's a car on the outside. Just gotta be careful about that. Can't be like right on someone's bumper in turn 2 if they're passing someone. Pearson was under Fedewa. Fedewa was trying to jump in the middle there. He put me 3 wide on the outside. There's also going to be a lot of lap traffic in this race. And I think we'll start catching them pretty quick. Around lap 25 or 30.
Car inside. Clear.
Just let Pearson go there. Pearson's looking a lot faster than me and David Green here. many laps have I done? 18. So 18 plus 47 about. What is that? 65? All right, David Green is not looking as fast in this race. Tracy Leslie is now behind me. My car seems to be a little faster relative to the AI than in my practices. But I think that's because it's cloudy. All right, I think I'm gonna let Tracy Leslie go here.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Kind of mess that turn up. All right, starting to catch these lap cars.
Outside. Clear outside.
Alright, it's pretty early in the race, and I don't really want to be bumper to bumper with the fast cars as we try and make our way through this lap traffic. So I'm kind of just letting some of them go here. It looks like I got a pretty good buffer behind me. Mike Skinner in the KFC car.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
All right, here comes Chad Little behind me. Gonna give him room.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Kind of dove under him.
Still there. Clear outside.
Someone's pitting. I didn't see who that was. Alright, I've 28 more laps projected. That'll get me to lap 68. I want to get to at least 67. Alright, here comes Kenny Wallace. I'm going to let him go.
Inside.
There's Bobby Dotter behind him.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
Alright, I think this is the point where my tires are starting to go away a little bit, and the AI tires just, they don't go away like mine do. So I'm dropping back a little bit, but I think it's alright. Still way early. Yeah, my tires are already turning yellow.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
Alright, it looks like Elton Sawyer is about 4.5 seconds behind me. Hopefully I can stay in front of him here and just kind of have this little pocket as we come up on pit stops. hit that apron. See, towards the end of the run, like those leaders, I was hanging with them at the beginning, but now, I mean, I just can't hang with them. I mean, maybe I punished my tires a little bit too much. So, I mean, it could be my fault. It just seems like my tires wear a little faster than the AI here. All right, I just have to go 10 more laps. I think the AI is going to start pitting here in the next 5 laps, which is going to put them a couple laps short of being able to do the race on 2 pit stops. I may lose some time staying out an extra couple laps. How far am I behind the leader? Okay, I'm only 10 seconds behind the leader, so I should be able to come out still on the lead lap. Assuming I don't totally mess the pit stop up. Okay, I think Chad Little's pitting.
The leader's pitting now.
All right. Just got to make sure I don't get run over in the next 5 or 6 laps, and then I'll pit. Oh, and hopefully I lead a lap here to get the 5 bonus points too. Yep. Still have 7 projected laps, so I should be good.
Pressure gauge starts to drop. Come on in.
But man, like, see, these 5 laps, I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna lose a lot of time on the racetrack to guys with fresh tires.
The leader pitting now.
But when I come out, hopefully, you know, I'll have like 5 lap fresher tires than them, and hopefully be able to make up a lot of those spots. All right, all these guys have fresh tires. They're going to be really fast in the corners. But I still have to go 3 more. Nice. Whoa.
Outside. Clear outside. Inside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
Oh.
Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Clear. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. Okay, we're under caution. Pit road is closed. We got a wreck in the pit. Stay behind the pace car.
Oh,
There's an
God,
accident
they're
in
still
turn one.
wrecking. Okay. I might be the only car on the lead lap right now. There you go. That worked out pretty well. All right. Hopefully the AI doesn't run into me here. I think this is my lap to pit.
Pit road is now open.
All right. It's about
Limit
3250.
45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars on the front stretch. The pace cars in turn one. The pace cars in turn two. Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 31 car.
And Johnny Benson looks like he wants to race me on the apron. Under caution. Oh God, just watch out.
Stay behind the 31 car.
Whoa. All right. Let's see. Okay, we got 3, 4, 5 guys, 6. Oh, Chad Little. Huge points implications. Chad Little is out, so that's his second DNF. So if it stays like this, I could come out of here with the points lead. Here's the issue. We're going to have, let's see, 14 cars on the tail end, or 13 cars on the tail end of the lead lap in the outside line. I'm going to line up right behind them. And then we're going to have 15th through about 35th. So I think there's going to be about 14 or 15 cars in the outside line. And then there's going to be about 15 to 20 cars on the inside line. And I'll be at the very end of the outside line. So I'm just going to take it easy. There's no reason to really get too racy here. I've got a lap on the field pretty much. So if this stays green, I got a huge advantage. And the tires are going to be really cold. Yeah, they're already down to 80 degrees. Yeah, and it looks like even with the caution coming out when it did, I can still make it in just one more pit stop if it stays green. And I don't think the AI can, because they didn't pit under this caution. Well, a lot of them didn't. Like all these guys who are on the tail end of the lead lap. So they're still going to need to pit 2 more times.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 43 car on the outside line.
See, why is Johnny Benson lining up behind me? Looks like Patty Moise might be stuck on pit road. Johnny Benson is a lap down. He should be on the inside line. And same with whoever's behind him. Who's that, like Presley? Those guys should be on the inside line. I should be the last car on the outside line. Alright, well, kind of thinking about how I can just let these dudes go and then let them sort it out, and I can just ride in the back and save tires and stay out of trouble. That's what I'm going to try and do here. I don't need to race any of these dudes. I don't want to go 3 wide, and the car or the tires are super cold right now. So I just need to let these guys go and then warm the tires up.
The pace car's in. The pace car's in. Green, green, green. Inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside.
All right. Now I feel better. All right, really cold tires. Just be careful with the gas. The last time I was in a position like this, where I was the only guy on the lead lap, except for a whole bunch of tail end cars, was in the second race of the season at Rockingham. And on the restart, Mike Skinner wrecked right in front of me and basically took me out of the race. There was nothing I could do to avoid him. And that was my 1 DNF. So I just want to be careful here and not get in any shenanigans. See, these guys are just having a tough time sorting it out because they're all damaged and stuff. We got slow cars here. was tempted to go 3 wide there, but yeah, the 97 is just really slow, and
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
bro, come on.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Man, Shauna checked up a whole bunch in that corner. That kind of scared me. I thought she was going to pit.
Outside.
Get out of here.
Clear.
Looked like she kind of brake checked me a little bit or something. That was weird. All right, just trying to be really careful.
Car outside. Clear.
All right, looks like I'm gaining a little bit on Ricky Craven. But he pit on like lap 60. Whoa, my car just bottomed out a little bit right there. He pit on lap 60. I pit under the caution on like lap 67. So I should have a little fresher tires than these guys. No, thank you.
Clear.
I was hoping I'd be able to get alongside Hevron before Randy Porter got there, but on the outside. But don't do that. Come on, you guys. Dude, Randy Porter in the Millicron car is just, he's being a pest. Like, either make the pass or get out of the way. Don't try it. All right.
Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car outside.
See, Roy Payne in the 27 there, he knows how to just get out of the way. Appreciate that.
Outside. Clear outside.
Here we go. Let's see if Mike Wallace can make this pass. Or is he going to chicken out? He's trying to chicken out. All right, he's got it.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear
All right,
outside.
technically I wasn't really 3 wide there. So I went for it. And I've been practicing that move a whole bunch in the last couple of nights. All right, how long are the laps here? 29.8, it looks like. Who's the first car I can put back a lap down? Oh, the car just bottomed out again. All right, so I'm about 3 seconds behind Randy LaJoy. Okay, it's Resendez and then LaJoy. Halfway. Looks like my tires are wearing a little bit because Johnny Benson has caught me and he looks faster than me now. And he probably would like to get his lap back. All right, even though I got this huge lead from that fortunate caution, I think those guys from second on back, like Ricky Craven, are going to start pitting around lap 120 because they last pit on like lap 60. I'm going to lap 134. That's going to give them like 14 laps on fresher tires while I'm on old tires. They're going to gain a bunch of time that way. But then when I pit after 14 laps later, then I'll have like 14 lap fresher tires in them, and I should be able to gain all of that time back. And then they're going to pit again on like lap 160. So they'll pit on like lap 120 and then pit again around lap 160 and kind of cut that last run in half. And I'm thinking of pitting on lap 134 and then not pitting again the rest of the race. I mean, purely like speed-wise, I think it might make sense to abandon the, or change the pit strategy to just pit when Craven and them pit. So they don't gain all that time on me while I have old tires.
Clear.
But, you know, race management wise, I don't think that really makes much sense. Because if I stay out for those 14 laps and there's a caution in there, then I could end up putting them another lap down. And at that point, if, you know, it's like, I think I'd have like total control over the race at that point. So, I don't know. I kind of think about like Jeff Bodine in real life in '96 at Watkins Glen, when he said that a couple days before the race, him and his crew chief just decided, okay, we're going to pit on lap 30 and we're going to pit on lap 60. And we're going to make it a two-stop race. And no matter what happens, we're just going to follow that strategy and see where it shakes out. And it ended up working out for him, and that was his last win. And so I'm kind of thinking of just taking that tact and saying, no, I already decided I'm going to pit on lap 67, lap 134. And that first caution came out at the perfect timing for me to make my pit stop under caution. So I think I should just follow my strategy and see how it all shakes out. Thinking that's my plan right now. All right, I'm starting to get a little nervous about being on the low side in 3 and 4 if people are going to start pitting here.
Outside. Clear.
All right, my tires are looking okay. All right, someone's on pit road. I didn't see who it was. Oh, someone's blowing up, it looks like. I saw some smoke. Yeah, someone blew up. It looked like Lassiter. All right, looks like Craven is pit, or he's just been passed by Kenny Wallace. Here comes some more guys pitting. See, these guys that are pitting right now, the furthest they can go is to about lap 185. When I pit in 10 laps, I'll be able to go all the way. Oh, it looks like Shauna has new tires. Or newer tires. Jesus, she's pitting. It looked like she had newer tires because she kind of pulled away in turn 1 and 2, but then I was watching her because I'm like, man, I'm right on her bumper. If she starts hitting the brakes, I got to slam on them. That was pretty lucky. Flat spotted one of my tires. Why could Papyrus not have given us some kind of warning that people are going to be pitting? And here they tend to just slam on the brakes
Looks like
going
we're running
into
low
turn
on
3
fuel.
like
As
that.
fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
All right, here's some faster cars coming up behind me. That's David Green. Let him go.
Inside.
Hermie
Clear
Sadler.
inside. Car
Let him
inside.
go.
Clear.
Yeah, my tires are done. But I gotta go about 5 more laps. And I gotta not get run over in the next 5 laps. Oh, Sawyer's trying to go around me on the outside.
Outside.
Let him go.
Clear. Inside. Clear
Rumley go on the inside.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
3 more laps.
Inside. Clear inside.
Cutting it close. All right, I'm gonna pit next lap. Some much faster cars coming up behind me.
Car inside.
Don't hit me, guys.
Clear. Inside. Clear
All right,
inside.
I gotta pit before I get run over.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, maybe a little slow coming on, but that's fine. Oh, Pearson is out.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
All right, gotta be really careful. Cold tires here. Careful on the apron. Cold tires, cold tires. All right, I'm in 5th, but I don't have to pit again. Everyone else does, most everyone. And I now have like 10 to 15 lap pressure tires than everyone else. So I think once I really get up to speed and warm these tires up, I should be able to make up a lot of ground on these dudes. All right, let's see here. 11.36 back. See, I made almost 0.3 of a second that time. Skinner really slow.
Outside. Clear.
All right, I can't just run up on these lap cars like that. Like Jeff Purvis here is really slow. And
Still there.
Shelmerdine.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, I'm not gaining on the leader like I thought I would. Whoa, God, that scares me when the car bottoms out like that. And that's the weather. It's cooler and it's like It's like the tires are a little like bouncier. I don't know how to describe it, but so sometimes you got a full head of steam and you fly into turn one and it bottoms out like that. It makes me really nervous. See, Roy Payne knew his role there. He saw it was coming by, so he just gets behind Stevie Reed like he should. Doesn't try to jump in the middle 3 wide like an idiot. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm not gaining on the leader quite like I thought I would, but I think if it goes green, I don't think there's any chance that they can beat me because they're going to have to pit again. And they may just stop and get some fuel and not even get tires or just get 2 tires. And I think they're going to lose so much time pitting that even with 2 new tires, they're not going to be able to catch me, even if I am on 4 old ones. Just gotta not do anything stupid. Easier said than done. Just don't wreck, don't spin the car. I should be good to go here. All right, let's see here, 155. All right, I think the AI may start pitting here in the next 5 laps or so. And I think they'll just get gas and 2 tires probably. Sadler kind of acting funny right there.
Car outside. Clear.
Alright, I got by those guys. I was kind of worried they were going to pit or something right in front of me. Alright, I've seen where the AI will kind of, like if they're going to get enough fuel that they're going to get 2 tires, they'll pit early. Okay, there's Johnny Benson. I think that's what he just did. So he probably got 2 tires and fuel. Okay, yeah, here they come. I was starting to wonder if they just do a gas and go at the end. Benson isn't pulling away like I would expect him to if he got 4 tires. So I'm guessing he just got 2, but I'm not sure.
The leader's pitting now. You're back in the lead.
Alright, there's LaJoy. I guess LaJoy would now be 2 laps down. Okay, now here comes Craven. I think he already pit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's going on pit road. All right, let's just let it cycle around. God, Skinner is so slow.
Clear outside.
All right, I just got to watch for these guys with new tires, not get run over, and I think I should win this. Just don't make any mistakes. Let's check the fuel. Well, that makes me nervous, saying I'm going to be 2 laps short. Alright, I need to save some fuel, I guess. Oh boy.
Inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Alright, now he's saying I don't have to pit. Now he's saying I need a splash.
Inside.
Alright, well,
Clear inside.
I just gotta...
Maybe just a splash of fuel.
Okay, that was Kenny Wallace in the black car up there. He just passed me, so he's back on the lead lap. He's gonna have to come all the way around and pass me to get the lead. I don't think he can do it. Well, I think he can if I run out of gas. All right, see now it says none again. Oh, these fast cars coming.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
How are my tires looking? They're looking all right. I just can't give up too much time or Kenny Wallace will make it all the way around and pass me.
Car inside. Clear.
All right, projected laps 14, laps to go 15. I don't trust my crew chief at all.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
mean, I think he's saying that, I mean, you could lose, like run out of fuel on the last lap and kind of sputter around. I just hit the wall a little bit there, but no damage.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Okay, and I just gave up a lot of time to Kenny Wallace. All right, I think I'm gonna try and drive a little harder here and keep the gap to Kenny Wallace, because I'm thinking now I may run out on the last lap, and I'll just need to coast around before Kenny Wallace catches me, but there's still 12 to go, and Kenny Wallace is coming quick, so I get to go.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Oh man, Kenny Wallace is catching me. My tires are gone. All right, I think this is one of those times the crew chief would say, just don't look at the fuel pressure gauge anymore, and just drive as hard as you can, and we'll see where it all works out. But I'm sticking to my strategy. But man, Kenny Wallace is gaining like a second on me every lap now. Even if I make it on fuel, he may still catch me.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
I would have preferred if the spotter just said, don't look at the fuel pressure gauge anymore, just keep running. You're good.
Inside. Still there. Clear. Just 5 more to go.
Ooh, almost hit the wall again. Was looking at the fuel pressure gauge. All right, he only gained half a second on me that time.
We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash.
Is that him behind me? No, that's Presley. All right, he's still pretty far back there. How's the gas? It's white flag, I think. I think it's sputtering a little bit. White flag.
Last lap. You're the man. Come on, bring it home.
It's
Clear.
sputtering.
Inside. Clear.
Yeah, it's running out. Come on. Yeah, there he goes.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Damn. All right, what did I get? Fourth?
All right, there's the checkered flag. Great
Yeah,
job,
I think
buddy.
I got fourth. All right, I'll take fourth. Yeah, I ran out like on the back straightaway. Well, that was suspenseful. All right, I guess I'll just park it right here. Man, that was so close. That was so close. I mean, if I had gone any slower to save gas, Kenny Wallace would have caught me anyway. You know, so, I mean, I think running out where I did and still getting fourth, I think that worked out pretty good. It could have been a lot worse. If I had run out like a lap early, then I would have finished 11th, last car on the lead lap. And I'm pretty sure who... let's see. The points leader fell out of the race. Oh, Joe Bessie ran out of fuel. And I remember seeing Joe Bessie come out of the pits right around when I came out of the pits. So he was able to do it on 2 stops too. Well, not quite because he ran out of fuel, but he was trying. I wonder if any of the other AI made it on just 2 stops. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure how to tell either. Unless I go back and watch the replay and all of that. All right, this was 25. Charlotte. 25. Charlotte. All right, who was... Oh, Chad Little. So Chad Little finished 34th. And Dennis Setzer was 2nd, and he finished 11th. I might be the points leader after this race. It's going to be really tight because Chad Little lost a whole bunch of points. All right, so the race was clean. I mean, there was that huge wreck in turn 1 right around lap 65. Other than that, there were no other cautions after that. I got that... I got it where, since I hadn't pit yet, like all those cars were on the tail end of the lead lap. They pit twice. I pit once in that last 134 laps. And I ran out of gas on the back straightaway, and Kenny Wallace, Ricky Craven, and David Green got past me. But I still coast back to the line in front of Hermie Sadler, Bobby Dotter, Tracy Leslie, Elliott Sawyer, Johnny Benson, Randy LaJoy, and Dennis Setzer. Let's take a look at that wreck. Let's see. It was back on 60-something. And it was Chad Little was involved. Yeah, see, he was probably one of the first cars to pit because they were pitting on lap 60. I wonder, I think if I change the fuel use value in the track any, then they might be able to go a couple more laps. But I don't know if that's like, were they gonna run out of gas if he went 61 laps? Or was it like the AI brain thinks, oh well, I'm running low on gas, so I might as well just pit now and get tires? Because they do kind of think that way. At the end of the race, they'll cut that last run in half if they know they have to get a splash of fuel. They'll cut that run in half so that they can get tires and kind of make the most of having to pit. So I don't know. Maybe, if Chad Little had stayed out another lap, would he have run out of fuel? I'm not sure. Anyway, so here was that big wreck. Let's see. Patty Moise is in it. Looks like it started with Moise and Jim. Oh, okay. Patty Moise does the whole like stop in the middle of the track thing. See, she's running along, and then she just decides to stop right there on the straightaway. And Jim Bound runs right into the back of her, and then Robbie Reiser runs into Jim Bound. Then the pace car drives through everyone, and then Lassiter hits Jim Bound. There's me getting through it, and then okay, looks like Resendez was about to hit Jim Bound up here. Right there, but he stopped. I think Resendez was probably coming off pit road. And then as I was going by, I thought I was past it, but then they kept wrecking. Let's see where I am. Way up high in the corner. Letting these fast cars go by. Right there. Wow, Robbie Reiser's flipping up in the air. Let's see what happened here. It looks like maybe Bonnet just ran into Reiser. Oh, okay, so Reiser. All right, Reiser nails Jim Bound. And then he just stops right here in the groove. And right there, Jason Keller nails him, and then Bonnet nails him. And then Tommy Ellis gets involved. And I just cruise by on the outside. Oh, and that's where Chad Little got involved. Chad Little, man, I think you just lost the championship right there, bro. That's some pretty poor accident avoidance by the championship leader. He just ran right into Robbie Reiser and then ran into Jason Keller. Yeah, there's Tommy Ellis. He was all smoking. And there's Chad Little. He looks okay right there. I mean, if he gets that fixed, he should be able to come back out. Okay, he's getting tires. And then what, he just sits there? They're fixing damage? He just sits there and then he's out. I don't know if this is true, but in NR2003, when they did the patch, it prevented, one of the things they fixed was cars going out of the race after accidents like too easily instead of trying to get fixed. This is an NR2002 track. I wonder if that had anything to do with that. I don't know. Probably not. But it looked like he could have gotten back out there. Patty Moise, no fuel. Yeah, there's Chad Little retired. Joe Bessie, no fuel. He ran out right at the end, and Shomerdine fell out right at the end. All right, well that was a close finish, man. I thought I was gonna be able to make it all the way. I didn't think I would run out of fuel like that. I didn't think it would be too big of an issue, but I guess I miscalculated. Whoops. All right, did I export? Yes. Whatever. Did I save? Yes. Kenny Wallace wins it. Okay, let's see where I'm at in the points now. Results. Import. 94 Busch. Race results. Charlotte. And I led 100 laps. I led half of them. So that got me 10 bonus points, 5 for me leading the most laps and 5 for leading 1 lap and 5 for leading the most laps. Save. Yes, close. All right, export. Pick the file. Points. Right. All right, let's see if I made it all the way up into the lead. It's going to be tight. 10 points. 10 points. With 2 races left to go. Man, that's close. That's crazy. So Chad Little's in the lead. I'm in second, 10 points behind. I passed Dennis Setzer 1 spot because he finished like 10th or something. Bobby Dotter in 4th, who's still very much in the championship hunt. Larry Pearson didn't do as well, but 115 points with 2 races to go. Kenny Wallace trying to get in the hunt with 2 races to go, but I don't know. I don't know if Kenny Wallace can get in there. I mean, I think there would have to be a lot more problems up here for him to make up 202 points in 2 races. Then Sadler, Ricky Craven, David Green, Tracy Leslie, Elton Sawyer, Robert Presley, Tim Fedewa. Man, so 10 points. I have 3 wins. Chad Little has 1. He has 2 more top 5s than me. I have 1 more top 10 than him. But it's those DNFs. That makes all the difference. I've only got 1 DNF. And nobody now has just 1 DNF except me. And I've completed the most laps. I don't know. It's coming down to the wire. So the next race is Martinsville. I won the spring race, but I've made some changes to the track so it'll be a little tougher. And then the last race of the season is Rockingham. I don't know. That's close, though. All right, let's see. The real race, 45 cars started this race. 7 cautions for 33 laps. It ended under caution. Let's see. Terry Labonte won it. Mark Martin, Derek Cope. See, this is why I don't really, when I play the sim, I don't really like putting Cup drivers in the rosters. I would much rather like race against Chad Little and Elton Sawyer and Jim Bound and Ricky Craven and all the Busch regulars than have the Cup guys come in and just spoil the show. I mean, look at Mark Martin here. He led 109 laps. And he started first, finished second. Like I understand, there was always an argument about this back in the day. I imagine there still is. I don't know. But people always said, they shouldn't let Cup drivers in the Busch races. I agree. But at the same time, I can see why they did. I mean, it makes sense. So It's just kind of one of those things I never really liked, but it's like, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to watch Mark Martin stink up the show. But somehow Terry Labonte got in front of him. Derek Cope, Chad Little finished fourth. Elton Sawyer, Jim Bound. Sterling Marlin was in this one. Ricky Craven, Hensley. Hensley in the number 20. I guess he took over for Randy LaJoie or something, at least for this race. I'm not sure. Jeff Green. Jeff Green, he might have been new in the Busch series in 94. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I don't have him in my roster. So this might have... Okay, now I got to look. I go down a lot of rabbit holes when I look at this website. Okay, he failed to qualify for at least one race in 91, and then in 94 he ran 3 races. Okay, so he was just starting his Busch career in 94. So this might have been his very first start. All right, now I got to look. 94. No, Richmond, North Wilkesboro, Atlanta. Wait, that's not true. 90. No, that's Winston Cup. Dude, what am I doing? Okay, he ran 2 in 1990, 14 in 91, 13 in 92, 11 in 93. He only ran 3 in 94. What was he doing in 94? He only ran 3 Busch races and only ran 3 Cup races. He just didn't have a ride or something. He only ran 1 race in ARCA, 1 race in the Southeast Series. I don't know. Maybe he was injured in 94 or something. Who knows? Anyway, okay. Anyway, on down the line. The other thing I thought was crazy is all of these DNFs. Like all of these engine failures and crashes. 45 cars started Dale Earnhardt last. His engine only lasted 5 laps. 45 cars started the race. Only 19 of them finished. And by the way, I think Dale Earnhardt, at this point, I remember watching the 94 Cup season, and since he was racing for the championship, the 7th championship, he pretty much just kind of like gave up on his Busch ride a little bit. I hate to say like gave up on it, but they were kind of like, hey, let's just focus on Cup. So he had a couple of starts where he just like start and park, or maybe he would. I think there was one where there was a relief driver for him. He just kind of started it and then let the relief driver take over, that kind of thing. So they might have just said, screw it. Let's just get the $2,955 and call it a day. Yeah, and David Green was in the lead. Ricky Craven 56 behind. Chad Little 76 behind. Hermie Sadler 168. Kenny Wallace 204. All right, well, if anyone ever watches this race, thanks so much for watching. That's a pretty tight championship battle with 2 races to go. So I'm interested to see how it's all going to shake out. All right, that's it for this one.